How's it going, everyone? Welcome back. Fear and Hunger. I'm moving very cautiously through things. I'm pretty afraid of the owl cultists all of a sudden. I'm looking for warning signs that maybe there's one in the ground. Like, this is where it popped out at me, right? Right? I'm questioning everything now. Like there's a... Oh, no, I don't know what that was. You were shot with a poison needle. Fuck. Are you kidding me? I've barely done anything. I'm 2 seconds into the episode. All right, I don't know where you're at, but I'm coming for you. I don't even think I could see anything. I guess I didn't really have a chance to examine it that closely. Can I destroy your arms before you move forward? And is pyromancy trick stronger than just bashing you with a mallet? I don't think that's enough damage. Come on, you're like made out of leaves. Oh, it's tilting its head, but it can't. Like, this thing surely sucks on its own, right? The entire point is that it summons the owl spirit, and the owl spirit comes and does you in. I don't think I'm totally out of the woods yet, physically standing in some woods, but okay. No, I'm starting to think that probably that is what's going on. That, yeah, the spirit is the part you actually need to worry about. I mean, and the poison needles kind of suck. It's gripping tightly onto something. 10 shillings. Really insisted on clutching that every dollar, hey? Yeah, it is satisfying. I had to redo all of that because of that stupid owl cultist. So yeah, satisfying, accurate. Oh, wow. Seemingly this is a long path down. So I better continue. Oh, here. Where's my mouse? Here looks like something. I think that looks different. I'm going to run at it. All right. Well, foolish. The effect of the trees disappearing up, like, it looks a little bit odd because it makes it just look like a bunch of petrified tree stumps. But I get what they're going for there. These are enormous trees. I'm getting swarmed by stink dogs. I don't really wanna. I kind of forget what these things' deal is, but I'm pretty sure they, like, make you vomit. I think just punch it in the head a bunch, right? Yeah, everyone's nauseous. Yeah. But I think they kind of suck. Oh, you still can't just go for their heads, though. I was like, they're crawling around on the ground. You can probably just go for their head. Infected bite. Okay, at least I didn't get poisoned or whatever. Just chop its body up. I don't even care. Just make it be dead. Nothing of value. I don't think these things get back up either, but I'm stomping shit. Oh, wait. Lots of walls. Lots of blocked routes. This is back up to the same... Like, I came down from here, right? Okay. But I never went this direction. I did. But I didn't commit. There's another trap right there, right directly under me, and I didn't see it till now. So I'm pretty lucky that I didn't walk straight into that one. But duly noted that similar to, like, landmines, they're around. It's not a one-off special location that you got to keep an eye out for. Which makes me think there's probably more of the cultists bouncing around here somewhere too. They weren't really the bounciest, but you know what I'm saying. That's not even the one I just killed. Oh, it like has arrows in it. So there's an archer nearby that I need to be concerned with, presumably. Unless that's from 100 years ago or whatever. More mushrooms. I have quite a lot of crafting supplies at this point. I could probably make a bunch of stews. Oh, I forget if I said out loud. Going back through the storage again. much better than the second time. Up. Nah, I don't even want to. Don't want to deal with it. Fuck everything. No. That one I didn't see. That one I didn't see. I was just running from the cultist. Well, guess it doesn't matter if the storage went better. It was like as good as the first time I ran through it. Potions, lots of food, crafting supplies, like nothing rotten or... It's the fourth time I'm going to run through all this today. Yeah, I think so. That does sound right. And like, this isn't even... I'm pretty sure this is just me exploring a part of the game that I hadn't seen before. This isn't even me doing all the generator stuff. So that's the part that has me the most freaked out. How many times am I gonna get instant killed, and I didn't even go the right way, and need to redo all of this? And then it's not even important. It's like there's extra things to see. Maybe I'll fight a mini boss and get a cool piece of gear or something. But it is going to be a long path before I get to like save again. And now I'm like looking at the time, and this is exactly why I hadn't picked this up for so long. Is because I'm like, what if I have like 5 more hours of game left to play, and I just like can't. Ugh. But I swear I just saw something move at the bottom of the screen. The fear is setting in for me, for actual Graeme. Cause like, god damn it, man. Hope you guys enjoyed your one and only visit to the club. Never going back there. Pointless. Waste of time. At least the last few times I've remembered to not even bother having your gun out here because I have to immediately... It's funny, you followed me for just like a few steps there, but I gotta immediately fight this guy anyways. The best option is to just bust open the nest and then beat the body a whole bunch. That goes over way better than trying to do with legs, arms, any of that. I'm pretty sure that guy does a point blank shot no matter what. I think that's kind of like his thing, but I keep shooting him beforehand to blow an arm off in case his point blank shot is like more accurate or more deadly or something if he has both arms. So I just have stayed committed to that. This guy, on the other hand, I cannot seem to shoot him from the field. I don't know if it matters what weapon I'm using or whatever. I got stuck on the environment a little. Still managed to get to him before he shot me. Ah, nice. Thank you, Pinecone Pig. He didn't run across the screen. But yeah, every time prior to this, I have tried to shoot him and I've wasted multiple rounds of ammo and I like never do damage to this guy. So whatever. This is equally as effective, more effective. So I'm just sticking with that. Lucky coin. I had already found a potion, tiniest bit of ammo, egg, dried meat. This is already better than the worst time I ever went through here. Right, nothing, flour, pet pills. Whatever, it's all fine. It's already that one time it just loaded out to rotten meat and like nothing else and dirty toilet paper. So this is better, at least by a little bit. Herbs, okay. I also did find a mask the one time. I found the armor, the mask another time, chainmail dress, totally different armor that time. You know, I didn't even think to try that before. So now I have a wine vial. What good is that? Where are you even? Wine vial. I have 3 of them. Drink it to dim your senses and fear. Yeah, okay, so it's still similar overall effect to any other alcohol. How many glass vials do I have? Oh, like just so many. So that one's been tapped out. Now this one, there we go. Okay, added a little bit extra. I didn't do that any previous time. Hadn't really thought to, even though it definitely makes sense. 30 glass vials that have really no other purpose. I think I can afford it. All right, time to move through all this very, very cautiously. There's like not even that much to do. Well, I just like didn't have a lot of luck finding things is mostly what I'm getting at there. I fought these stink dogs and shit like that, but like, it's not like I was finding treasure troves of delicious, awesome, delicious, well, he's shitting in front of me. I don't know what was going on there with my brain. Delectable delights. Yeah, like I'm going through this because it's a thing that I feel should be explored, less so than like this is critical that I inspect all of this, because I'm not finding anything. But like, that makes me think that I haven't explored it thoroughly enough, that there's something in this area that I'm missing. Okay, I got to that at least before he poison darted me, but like, Olivia's weirdly strong, and gets crits decently often. Nice, that should do him in. Yeah, pyromancy trick 350. You do about the same with her mallet. Like, she's strong, so I don't know if pyromancy trick is like really the best option there, but it does the trick. 10 shillings. These things, I wonder what that is. That's some sort of like cultural significance or something, real world or in game, either one, of some sort of cultist things, like hanging on to money for dear life like that. If that makes sense, what I'm asking there. This entire platform felt like a thing. Doesn't seem like it now. I think there's another cultist up there. I don't want to deal with that. Down here, there's for sure one. And whenever it pops out, I think I kind of just got to run at it. Maybe that was it up there. I'm trying to... There's the trap. That's the one it chased me into, I think. Oh, look at all these tempting shrooms they sprinkled on the other side of that trap, giving it the widest berth I can. Can't walk through there. Yeah, I don't want to go accidentally triggering that trap. Not so much trigger it as just plummet to my death inside of that trap. There should be one that pops up here. Oh, god damn it. Poison man. They did get frunked with the poison. Let's try Olivia just swinging the mallet. What kind of damage? It was like 350 with the pyromancy. Pyromancy was better. Slightly better. At least against this enemy. I want to remember to chug a white vial after this. I got like a dozen of them or something, so I'm not that concerned about getting poisoned at this stage. Tilting your head again, hey? I mean, I think you're probably just gonna die this turn. Let's intentionally... I don't know, maybe this isn't the type of enemy you draw out a conflict with. Oh, she got knocked out of her chair. When did that happen? Oh wait, I got a few things to deal with here. I genuinely don't know when that happened. I'm sorry, Olivia. I didn't mean to leave you just crawling around there. That's not cool. So, back in your chair. Heal up. Try not to step in any traps. That's my next thing. I'm like halfway down this path. Potentially not even that far. At least there aren't a bunch of leaves anymore. So, like... Maybe an eerie silence fills the air devoid of any life. What else is new? You're not entirely sure what plant this is. Is it poisonous or not? So again, I just don't know. Yeah, if there aren't a bunch of leaves, then there shouldn't be a bunch of mysterious trapdoors. Oh, ammo. Can I inspect like both of those? No. So that's all that one was. Hey, it's great. That's good to have. I guess if I see an enemy pop out, is that a frog or something? No. I will just equip a gun now. Well, that seemed wasteful, but it also seemed worth trying. Maybe I shouldn't have shot two, but sometimes you miss. The frog makes faint sounds. Master this and master that. That's what the others say, right? Well, don't expect that same courtesy from us, the frogs. What the fuck? Did I just stumble upon like the Temi village of Fear and Hunger or what? We bow to no one. If I start seeing like more than 2 or 3 frogs at a time, I might be out. What do you want? You expect me to bow down to you? Frogs bow to no man. You're kind of permanently bowing. A little bit? Kind of? Oh, okay. It's one of the wolves. That's at least an enemy type I'm like familiar with. Yeah, you just work the body. For a second I thought running at me like it's the same color. Oh. I thought it was a big frog. Oh, another one. Let me just search that and immediately get attacked again. These things have a lot less health than I remembered. But I think the first time you fight one is a stage in the game where you have nothing. So they are a lot more scary at that stage. It's another frog. You're on our turf now, master. Better watch your back. Oh, God. What does that mean? What are you frogs gonna do to me? These frogs are making me nervous, man. I didn't expect all of this additional area to explore. The more there is to do, and the longer between saves, the more nervous I get. Who are you? The flickering light of the bonfire soothes you. August, are you from the train? Would you mind if I entertained you with a story? Sure. There once was a time of great turmoil. The world had been in a state of constant conflict and sickness for as long as people remembered. People blamed all the possible powers above them, the kings and sultans of the time, the so-called new gods, the gods of old, everyone but themselves. Not that different from the times we live in as we speak. It was close to a breaking point for the entire civilized world. It would have been just that if it wasn't for the glimmer of hope at the end of the tunnel. There was a prophecy about a man with golden locks that would shepherd the mankind out of the darkness. It just happened so that a man with similar features was rising up in fame in Central Europa. The man promised a just world, one where the corrupted royalty and the old world order would come crumbling down. The ones who's held... Oh God, I'm getting hungry during the story. The ones who's held too tight to the old world would feel it in their skin. But the hierarchy of the old world would not be shaken with mere words. The man had to find strength that would outmatch the vast armies of the kings and sultans of the old kingdoms. That kind of strength is not easy to come by, so he did anything and everything it took to get that very power. He made a lot of villainous moves to pursue his agenda. One could say he came close to the same evil he promised to crush, constantly assuring himself that the ends justify the means. Ultimately, the man did get strength he so yearned, but at what cost? In his pursuit, he fed the darkness of the world, enough so that a new deity was born, the god of fear and hunger. People would fall for this new deity in masses, most likely because she was a creation of their own, a manifestation of their own misery. Misery and hardship often create kinship. At the very least, the god of fear and hunger didn't represent the old world order. That's what mattered the most. Anything was better in their eyes than what had led the world to that point. Regardless, people found a new direction, and that didn't end up being the prophesized man. The man did re-emerge from the darkness, but by then the world had already found a new savior from the deity. As his pursuits turned out to be meaningless, he slowly started to spiral into madness. His frustrations would slowly show themselves in rising hostility and violence. Without the grand ends he envisioned, he only came to be known from his means. Ultimately, he came to be known as the Yellow King of Madness, finalizing his transformation to a true villain. The tale doesn't end there, though. even if its lessons learned moment had gone by long ago. They say that in his madness, the man believed his own prophecy to the point that it would not let him die until he would fulfill that destiny. A prophecy can be like a Chekhov's gun. It has to be fulfilled before things can be laid to rest. He would wander the earth in pursuit of that greater good. You think he will finally get his happy ending? Doesn't sound like the learning type. I hope so. If you try long enough, you're bound to succeed. Why are you telling me this? Yeah. We are gathered here on a campfire. What do you do on campfires? Tell tales. Another story? Sure. I'm sure you got better things to do. I know I have. What are you up to? Oh, I don't want to bore you with the details. It's nothing too interesting. Just some business I have in the city. Were you on the train? No, I'm afraid I'm more of a lone wolf. My apologies. I hope you understand. Well, man, I gotta tell you, it raises some concerns. It makes me think I should just kill you. That's kind of the world I've been living in. Kill before you get killed. That's a little bit of an unexpected dead end, actually. His whole thing, interesting. Glad I, for many reasons, I'm glad I came down to this part of the game. Frogs especially. But in general, it is cool to make sure I'm not missing major things. So thank you again, Kane, for the pointing out that I hadn't done this entire area. But oh man, if I don't even add a party member would be phenomenal. I didn't really expect that. Adding a party member would be unreal. But like, if I don't get more than some mushrooms out of this, either way, I guess I'll be glad to have seen it. But oh man, hard to measure the worth of the anguish that it added. Are you one I've already talked to? I'm Shud the frog. You're supposed to be our new master? I don't think so. And believe me, neither do the other of my kind. Did I mention I'm Shud? You and the doppelganger of Olivia would get along well, I think. All right, leaves. Worrying. Okay. Immediately there is another. I wasn't even certain if that was an area I hadn't been or not. So an enemy popping out to surprise attack me confirms that at least. The relief I feel when his flute, his arms get taken out. Oh, these battles against these owl cultists specifically are like, I just tighten up for a second because it's like it's not that hard, but oh, so you aren't only ever holding shillings. I don't know if I want to go back towards all the leafy shit. I guess I will a little bit. I lost that train of thought so quickly and easily, just while being distracted by fear. Yeah, I don't want to get one shot. I don't want to fall into traps and die. I don't want to get my head pecked off. It's really hampering my progress. Outskirts of Prehevil. Well, this is probably where the worst shit ever hangs out, right? Oh my god, like nailed to the wall there. I'm just deeply assuming that good things don't happen here. How deep does it say I am in this path now? I'm at the end of it. That's genuinely very unexpected. It feels quite sudden. And there's definitely a sigil on the floor of that, so there must be a way to get over to it, right? Like, it looks like a star? Maybe like potentially a pentagram? No, it has 6 points. Does it have 6 points? Is that like a Star of David? That'd be kind of surprising. I guess there are other bits of real religious allegory in this series, but there's a chance I can't go down to that. Do I give up so suddenly? I better take another quick poke around. Everyone just kind of stacked. Quick hide. I was monitoring my hunger there a little bit. I am gonna have to deal with that soon. Oh, there's a 2 dead bodies there. I didn't even see the other one slumped on the ground. Lower the ladder. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know why I didn't think to try and interact with it. It's just not a common thing. Not a thing I've done recurringly in this game. I'm still just in the open Penenskilesi area here. A hacked off leg. But then what about the guy? Hacked off arm. I don't know what that sigil does. Ritual circle carved here. You could draw something. Oh, so that's that one hasn't been done yet. I could save? Right? Without progressing the day? Right? Oh, baby. All right. Let's do the smallest bit of exploring. Do I even want to? Do I want to press on? I guess I do. Briefly. The more I can do between saves, the better. The Maiden Woods. Cool name. But I don't know if this area will link up with the starting one. That would be so helpful if it did. And maybe I can like push something to create a link up between them. That would be ideal. We'll see if that's how it works. I think I have to go all the way back to here just to grab that herb. But I want it. Green herb. I'm nervous, and it makes me want to run and save as quickly as possible. But I don't want to do it too soon. This feels vaguely familiar, but like it could just be that it feels like other forest areas I've been to. So I'm still on the outskirts, but I've shifted. I have shifted over quite dramatically. Oh, I wonder if I could have gone there right from the beginning, but you wouldn't have the ladder. Wow. Oh, phenomenal. Okay. This is good stuff. This is excellent. So I think I had walked through this little area before. These fence posts felt familiar. I don't know if I went south of the fence posts. Can I push through this at all? I like checking for like obscured paths in the forest. It's only panned out like once or twice. There isn't even a sign pointing south, is there? So what the hell is that direction? Maybe that just kind of loops back more towards the train? Oh, God. Where's any of this going? What was up with the frogs? Still have no answers there. Still petrified of the idea that a swarm of frogs might rain down on me like a plague. Now I see a little rat. That ran straight for the cabin. That makes me think inside there is not going to be nice. Where the hell am I? This is not new. I have gone through this stuff. Yeah. This is all places we've been. Okay. I think if ever I were to save, I definitely have chalk. I probably have like a shitload of chalk, right? That's like not a resource that I'm limited by currently. 16. I don't have to worry about that. We'll eat a meal, we'll save. And then I should be able to... I'm kind of back at the start, so I'll have a little bit of freedom to move back through everything again. Most shit will be killed, and I could really put my efforts... Oh, maybe I had seen you guys forever ago. Probably did. Maybe did. Somewhere between probably and maybe. But I think I'll be positioned really, really well to go back at, and the one in particular, the one generator, I think there's 3. One is somewhere I had been before. So that one should be easy. I should be able to get there and do what I need to down there without much resistance, because I would have already fought it before. The other two will be more challenging, but at least I don't have all of this lingering over me. I just had a thought. Do I try and do the one generator before saving? Saving is so limited, and if I could have one dealt with, the easy one, that could be worth it. Maybe that's worth it. It's so risky, but it might be worth it. I have no idea episode length wise. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna push it. I think it'll be worth it. And honestly, I'm looking at the time here, and it's like dinner soonish. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know. I was gonna commit. I was gonna play straight through dinner if I had to. But if I can just I don't know. This is better. It is better. So let's focus on. I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore. Let's do this, okay? I have a shitload of blue herbs. That's fantastic. Good news there. I can make multiple pies. I can make a few goulashes. Oh, the light blue is better than blue. I kind of had that spun around. I won't mess around with that stuff too much. Oh, I think the brown one sucks. I don't think I really want that, actually. Blue, I should double check what all those are good for before I make any commitments. I'm pretty stacked with stuff at the moment. Huh. I'm really, really close to being able to create a full piece of armor? Really interesting. Presumably a crafted set of armor, and it looks a lot like the, is it the mercenary? The knight? Whatever the like, basically the main character is, the way Frunk is the main in this game, the main character looks like their armor from the first Fear Hunger. It's kind of interesting. I kind of hope I do find that. Yeah, I would just like to do that and have a nice full piece of armor to work with. All right, I got all kinds of stews. Let's eat. Yeah. I think I'm not saving here, but I do think it's probably worthwhile to just take care of people's hunger. I let it get quite low. Okay, so Maiden Forest, basically up where the woodsman is. Those are the Maiden Woods. If I just go up this way, is that it doesn't count. So I think I need to go up though, because this is all side stuff. More south, more west than I want to be. I'm pretty sure. Being back at the train would almost be helpful to. I think I have a better familiarity there. This is it. Up here is the woodsman. Oh god, the goat. I kind of forgot about the goat. I don't really want to deal with that. I don't know if there's anything to deal with. I don't even want to interact with it, is what I'm saying, you know? I don't think the well is what I'm looking for, but there is like an access point. Right? I think that might be the woodsman. West, though, I think I want to be looking for a way a little bit more off to the left. Kind of skip around the town. No, but now I'm in the town. I think I want to be in the woods for this, for what I'm looking for. Oh, but I'm not in the woods at all. I don't know where anything is anymore. God damn it. Oh, look at all these mushrooms I apparently never collected before. Scoping out back down south, there's that little hut there. I don't think there's anything with these buildings. I don't even know if I'm properly back in the Maiden Forest. I just keep trying, I guess. Oh, goody. Now I am back at the train. Oh, shit. Why can't I find this? Wait, are there Maiden Woods and Maiden Forest? I like, don't know. So this is what I'm saying about feeling resistant to a second playthrough is the amount of backtracking and lost that I get. Okay, those are the shacks again. Just think of that, but tenfold. I don't know. Maybe I would be more familiar with it and fare a little better, but my lack of quality direction and navigation happening here makes me wonder, you know? I feel like taking the ladder back up doesn't make sense. It couldn't be over there because I had to bring the ladder down to ever use it. It must be like closer to town than I'm realizing. Like I can picture it. I can picture what I'm looking for, just not how to get there. This is just the old town too. So maybe that was my mistake. Is I press past the old town and then it's outside of the main town. This is seeming like probably Maiden Forest, Maiden Woods, Maiden Forest, that whole thing. Yeah, this is where I needed to go. Oh, jeez, did I ever waste a ton of time there? 16 hunger worth, if you want to put a number to it. So, Tunnel 7. This is where I want to be. I basically just have to explore this more thoroughly than I did before. I didn't collect the gas and put it in the generator. That was what I was supposed to do, and I didn't. Potentially, maybe. I guess I gotta figure out. Okay. Smell is neutral. Something in here is fuel. I feel like I came through here and did all this. Potentially even like not the first time. Like I came back and did it again. That's what I'm remembering, but I don't know if you guys are saying that I need to come back here. I must not have completed it properly. Oh, here's the generator here. It's running now. So I did do it already. Let me look back at that comment. So as far as I'm seeing, as far as I can tell, I have done that already, and there was no reason to come back here. But if I'm here now, I might as well explore things and see if, I don't know, there's gas or something. I'm also seeing there's another comment from MRJTD99, and they suggested that I need to go back to the sewers as a part of this route. And so I don't... The way that it was phrased makes it sound as though it's not to find the next generator. Potentially just something that'll make this route easier for me. I have no idea. I don't know what to expect with that. So I guess I will go back to the sewers. But I don't even know why. I'll finish exploring. I gotta make sure. So I think what I gotta do here is take a save. It didn't do anything. Is there a limit to how many times I can do that in a run? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Fuck. Did I do something? Maybe that's a different type of circle. Like there's the perfect, imperfect. That may have been the wrong match. That probably wasn't a savable spot. My heart just fell out. God. I got nothing. I got nothing working in my favor here. And I just wasted that. Who knows what I could have gotten out of that, actually. Shit. Well, froggies, we're back in this together. Come on. I don't even know. That wrecked me. The realization. Where do I even go now? What is next for Frunk and Co? At least I know now. I don't think I need to go back to that tunnel. I'm pretty sure I've satisfied those conditions. So if I die, I can come back and do all this, and I can explore it, and I can, I don't know, look for things I've missed and whatnot, or recollect supplies, I guess. But I don't think I have to, and that's a bit of a relief, I guess. Partial miniature relief. Uh, we'll pick this back up next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you again soon.